Merhaba arkadaşlar, Game of Thrones'a hoş geldiniz. Burada nedense FPS'ye gidiyor, sadece bu sahnede var böyle. Ama neyse, bu kaydedeceğim son bölüm olacak. Yeni mikrofonum gelene kadar. Arka plandaki sesten kurtulmak istiyorum. Gelince devam edeceğim. Beğenilir mi beğenilmez mi bilmiyorum bu bölüm. Umarım beğenilir. Bu arada FPS burada dediğim gibi düşüyor. Neden ben de çözemedim.
Ah, Lady Marjorie.
Oh!
Aren't you looking lovely this evening?
Lannister, ismini unuttum.
Lord Tyrion.
Ha, Tyrion Lannister. Favorim abi. Serideki favorim. Bu da
With your permission, allow
Crazy
me
Bitch
to
Cersei.
introduce Lady Mira of House Forrester.
Evet, bu benim. Başımız belada abi. Başını eğ, başını eğ, başını eğ, başını eğ. Lan!
Well,
I am honored, Your Grace.
yet not honored enough to kneel, I see.
Diz çökmüyoruz
House
ki.
Forrester is a northern house loyal to the king.
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl. Is your family loyal to the king?
Evet,
Perhaps
yani
you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
He's not here, is he? She is.
Yes, Your Grace. To the one true king.
The one true king. Yet she didn't say which. The girl is clever.
She only
Yani-
I don't care what she meant. I care what she
Jeffrey'i
said.
görecek miyiz acaba, merak ediyorum.
I won't stand for impertinence from a girl of the north.
If you would give her the chance to explain.
Perhaps she can explain why the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark for centuries. A house of traitors.
Hmm,
Yes, Your Grace.
katılıyorum. Suyuna gideceğim
We
işte.
are traitors.
The Starks were your liege lord, yet you name them traitors so easily. Is it any wonder you were so impertinent to ask
Shit.
which king deserves your loyalty?
Shit, biraz daha
If
zekice
you have
olmam lazım.
any
Şey,
loyalty.
Cersei'yle kolay kolay
Is
kurtulamıyoruz.
your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
Yes, Your Grace. Absolutely.
I see. Despite the fact Roose Bolton allied with Walder Frey. If it was me, I'd find it difficult to so quickly forgive the men who killed my father. Old allegiances are not easily abandoned. But now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances. There are
Evet,
ships
doğru.
and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies. I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on
Orada
House
karakterler
Forrester.
güzel olmuş. Natalie Dormer o
Forrester
kadar değil de.
Ironwood does seem rather unique.
Yes, Your Grace.
It would
Okay.
be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you? Ask any Lannister, and they'd do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
There are limits, Your Grace.
Perhaps, but not if your house faces potential
Çok
ruin.
hızlı cevap vermem gerekiyor.
What would you have the girl do, Cersei? It's not as if she fought beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe of the
Aynen.
Northern Army.
It raises an interesting question, I suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the war? Our dear Marjorie here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
I
Yargılayamayacağım.
won't judge her, Your Grace. I wasn't there. I didn't face her decisions.
Aren't you a delightful girl? If only one could flit through life without ever holding an opinion of their own.
If there's a point to this, I hope you find it quickly.
Aynen ya. Beni
Loyalty
parçalamaya
can be
çalışıyor.
such a hard thing to define.
Hmm.
This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves, pretending to be something they're not.
Şu an
Who knows
öyleyim
what
zaten.
lurks within their hearts. You are a girl from the north and in
Evet.
service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question. And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
I'm sure she
Let
would.
the girl answer the question. Go on.
I must choose Marjorie, Your Grace.
Hep
I
Marjorie'yi
serve at her
seçerdim.
pleasure.
Clearly your handmaiden does not have her priorities straight.
She
Güzel.
is a threat to the crown, isn't she?
Aa evet,
The
çok
most
güçlüyüm ben.
dangerous handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
İşte ya, Throne. İsmi
My
yanlış
sense
söyledim
is this
galiba ama
girl
olsun.
will say almost anything to get what she wants. Which is not very encouraging.
Marjorie'nin tarafında kalmam gerekti. Hem
I'd
onun
like to
tarafında
word with you,
kaldım.
if I may.
Hem de Cersei bana istediğini
Of
yapamadı.
course, Your
Güzel
Grace.
seçimdi. Huh. Merhaba.
I'll walk you out.
Peki. Ama
This may come as a surprise, but I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport. Even then he didn't trust Roose Bolton. We
Dikkat
only
et.
spoke briefly,
Oh,
but
abi
your
şaka mı
father struck me
yapamayacağım?
as an honorable man. You have my condolences for his loss. These would be trying times for your family, even under the best of circumstances.
Thank you, Lord Tyrion. That's very kind of you to say.
You were brave to declare your loyalty to Lady Marjorie. No doubt she was pleased, but Cersei,
Cersei yine coştu.
she will not soon forget what you said.
Olsun.
It was quite the first impression. I, of course, found it all highly entertaining. But it certainly wasn't what Cersei was expecting.
I did it for Lady Marjorie.
As you should. And of course she has your best interests at heart. My sister and I have our differences. She takes great pleasure in her little charades. I take mine in thwarting them. We must find our amusements where we can. She threatened
Doğru.
to give your ironwood to another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters. The crown needs boats. Boats need wood. And I speak for the crown in this regard.
Anladım.
Not her.
What are
Yani
you
senin de
suggesting?
yanında olmam gerekiyor galiba.
I suppose the crown could be persuaded to secure ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Marjorie might not look favorably on such an alliance. And it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house.
Evet, doğru.
Are you willing to risk that?
Şu an cevap vermek zorunda mıyım?
It may be far too dangerous. In fact, forget I even suggested
Yapalım
such a
abi.
thing.
It's a risk I'm willing to take, Lord Tyrion. Please.
Tyrion
You are
favori
a brave
karakterim
girl,
abi, daha fazla görmem anlamına
I'll
geliyorsa
consider it.
tamam. Deneriz.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I promise
Aynen,
Sansa
koş
I will
çabuk,
join
Sibel
her for
Kekeli
dinner.
şey yapmasın seni.
3 beautiful bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival. The mere thought of them makes me thirsty already.
Good night, Lord Tyrion.
Just be careful. This is not the North. King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
Peki. Umarım bundan sonraki sahnede FPS düşmez. Eğer öyle olursa çünkü bu bölümü durdurabilirim. Öyle diyeyim ben.
Mira, I was worried. How was it? Cersei has a way of looking at you as though you're nothing.
It went well.
Aynen.
Really? That's really
Sorun çıkmadı.
Cersei is known for being rather difficult. Lady Marjorie has spent the entire day working on seating arrangements for the wedding. Of course, you and I are seated way at the back, here with the 4th cousins and the 9th-born sons. Ah, Sir Jamie, I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his.
Sister?
What? It's true. And over in Martell, the Red Viper, I'm told he has a paramour. Which I
Aynen,
doubt
aynen.
is Dorne's
İkinciyi seç.
wife.
Lanet olsun.
Put it back.
Birinciyi seçtim.
We're just having a bit of fun. It's probably for the best. I've heard he's a bit perverse. Perhaps Lady Marjorie could make the right introductions. Who knows? We might meet our future husbands. Although, marrying a king, I can only imagine what that would be like.
Kraliçe olmak için evleniyor kralla.
Would you marry Joffrey if it meant you'd become queen?
Joffrey mi?
He does have a certain look about him. And he's always treated Lady Marjorie well. Which is more than you can say for his mother.
I'd be willing to marry, but not Joffrey.
Yani Joffrey
Well,
olmaz
I
abi.
would marry him. Imagine the power you would have as Queen of the Seven Kingdoms. I might even allow you to be my handmaiden.
Çok güzel hayaller bunlar.
Let's see, who else should we marry off?
Abi bu ne 8
Brienne of
yaşında
Tarth
mıyız?
and Tyrion Lannister. What a perfect match.
Brain Tarth kim ya?
Sir Bronn and...
What are you doing?
İşte başımızı belaya soktun abi. Bravo.
Well, Sarah?
I'm sorry, my lady.
As am I. We shouldn't have been messing about.
This is not a game. It's a battle plan. Allies and enemies can be made with every move. Yet they say it is men who are powerful. The Queen was rather disappointed by your display, Mira. I'm just glad it's over.
Aynen. Uğraşamam daha fazla. Ama bittiğini sanmıyorum.
King's Landing can be exhausting sometimes. There's always someone to please or some perceived slight to smooth over. I fear it will only get worse when I am queen.
Once they know your true heart, the lords and ladies will have no choice but to love you.
Doğru. Sahne bitsin bu arada.
Do you
Keseceğim.
agree?
People are not always so easy to please. If you showed Cersei your true heart, she would stab it with a fork.
You learn very quickly.
Tabii ki de.
You were brave agreeing to obey the Boltons. That cannot have been easy. I know you must fear what Lord Bolton might do to your family.
Evet.
I
Doğru.
do appreciate your willingness to appease her, as difficult as it may have been.
Thank you, my lady. There's been something on my mind. Something important.
Ne diyeceğim? Sorsak mı sormasak mı şu an? Emin değilim. Ya soralım.
I did have a favor to ask of you in return.
Whatever you wish to say, you can say it in front of Sarah. There are no secrets between us.
It's about my family.
I trust her.
Yani yanlış. Sera biraz geri zekalı.
I prefer to speak with you alone.
Hani kendi isteğiyle söylemez ama birisi zorla tehdit etse 2 dakikada söyler diye düşünüyorum. Üzgünüm Sera. Hatırla abi, hatırla.
Go on.
What the fuck?
Ask.
Çok hızlıydı.
Forgive me, my lady. I wouldn't otherwise ask this of you, but my mother insisted. It's about my family.
Ramsay Snow. What would you have me do?
My mother fears our family will suffer if Ramsay is left to do as he likes. She thought, if a raven could be sent to the Boltons to let them know House Forrester has the protection of the crown. I know it's a lot to ask of you, and I wouldn't otherwise, but she insisted.
That is no small request, especially now.
I know, my lady, and I wouldn't ask this of you otherwise. But my mother has left me no choice. She insisted.
Bunu daha önce de
Joffrey
söyledin
knows
zaten.
only too well your family fought for the Starks, and now you would have me ask him to intervene. Is the situation that dire? Joffrey will not look favorably on such a request.
It is that dire, my lady. I fear for my family's safety.
I don't know, Mira. If Cersei were to find out...
You're the only one who can help me. You have power over him, Lady Marjorie, as no one else does. Not even his mother.
Doğru.
Ramsay Snow will arrive at Ironrath within the week. I would never ask this of you if it weren't so urgent.
Very well. I'll
Oh.
make your request, but I cannot promise anything.
Thank you, my lady.
Tamamdır.
I will send a raven to my family at once.
Sanırım sahne burada bitecek. Güzel. Çünkü ben de burada keseceğim. Evet. Bir dahaki geldiğimde büyük ihtimalle yeni mikrofon almış olacağım. Yani bu videoyu devamında 2-3 gün geçmiş olacak. Dediğim gibi. Çünkü FPS delirdi bir anda. Ben kayıttan çıktığım anda FPS kendine geliyor da kayda girdim, yavaşladı. Neyse ki çok aksiyon olmadı bu sahnelerde. Sadece diyalog oldu, konuşma oldu hani. O yüzden FPS'nin kötü olması çok büyük bir şey değildi. Diğer bölümlerde düzeltmeye çalışacağım onu. İzlediğiniz için teşekkür ederim. Umarım bu seri beğenilir, güzel olur. Ben dediğim gibi şu an eğleniyorum seriyle. Neyse, bir dahaki bölümde görüşmek üzere. Kendinize iyi bakın. Bir dakika, ne yaptım ben? Ara verecektin. Çok farklı bir moda girdim ben. Neyse, aradan sonra görüşürüz, evet. Yine de kendinize iyi bakın. Bayağı uzun süre olacak çünkü. Merhaba arkadaşlar, Game of Thrones'a tekrar hoş geldiniz. Bugün oyunu durduruyorum. Nisan'ın 6'sı. İkinci part'ta bu arada yeni iki videoyu birleştireceğim. Niye böyle bir giriş yaptım bilmiyorum ama yeni video başlamış gibi bir giriş yaptım bilmiyorum ama neyse. Tam yeni mikrofonu aldım. Bu sefer de YouTube bloklandı. Ya siyaset olayına pek girmeyeceğim ben. Umarım en kısa zamanda YouTube tekrar açılır. Açılır açılmaz her şey normaline dönecek. Videolar gelmeye devam edecek. Neyse. En son Lady Mira'dan mıydı neydi tam olarak? Marjorie. Lady Mira değil. Lady Marjorie'den yardım istemiştik. Mira'nın ailesi için ve aldık. Şimdi sıra bu arkadaşımıza geldi. İsmini unuttuğum arkadaşımıza geldi. Bu arkadaşla Nice Watch'a doğru gidiyorduk. Bakalım başından ne geçecek. Oo, şurada köşeler. At gitme, at gitme. Oh. Nerede olduğumuzu biliyorlar şimdi. Kılıcım da yok benim.
Seven hells.
Ne oluyor? Acaba şu White Walker'larla karışacak mıyız? Ak gezenler dediğim ya da ne fark eder? Oo! Öyle mikrofonda arka plan sesi yok.
Shall we? Did you know my ancestors wore the skins of their enemies as a coat?
Hala mı oyun oynuyorsun? Ha bir dakika. Doğru, tamam. Hatırladım. Oh.
Not my best work, unfortunately.
Çok bakarsam görüyorlar beni.
But he didn't make it easy.
Rick, ne yapmışlar sana Rick?
Noise.
Like a drowning cat. I thought he'd
Aslında
never stop.
bu adam çok
As
iyi bir
my
karakter
father liked to
olabilirdi.
say,
Şu
a
an
naked
işkence
man
edilen.
holds few secrets.
Ama başına
But
o
the
kadar
flayed
kötü şeyler
man-
geldi ki.
The flayed man holds none.
Pity he didn't know your father was the Warden of the North.
He does now.
Ama biraz
How
geç
much
değil mi?
further is it to these foresters?
A day, my lord. Two at most.
What was that?
Oh,
My lord?
Shh. Listen.
bir de dizideki adamlar seslendirmiş, çok iyi olmuş o. Bunu da yeni fark ediyorum. Oh,
Hear that?
bu ağacın arkasında bir şey yok.
I know I heard something.
Sessiz olacağım. Keşke ama koşarsam daha çok tehlikeye girerim. Evet, ağacın arkasına
mind.
bakmayı düşünmedin ha?
We've wasted enough time already.
Tahmin etmiştim abi. Çok saçma, adam 2 adım atma bulacak. Neyse, şans eseri bulamadı işte. Bu geceyi atlattık. Rick nerede? Rick'i orada mı bırakacak? Oyun dondu, korktum var ya. Aynen, orada adam ağaç falan bırakıyor. Herhalde onlar savaşa falan gidiyor. Belki o düşündüğüm karakter de olmayabilir. Ve büyük ihtimalle tuzağa düşeceğiz şimdi. Adam burada olduğumuzu tahmin etti ve gitti ki hani şeyin yanına gidelim. Bunun yanına gidelim. Neyse, oha. Bayrağına bak zaten adamın. Oo. Bu Rick değilmiş. Çok farklı birisiymiş. İyi, ucuz atlattık. Aynısı bize de olabilirdi. Ve bu kadar mı? Peki.
Lord Ethan,
İyisin ha. Geri döndük.
as I was saying,
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
you are young. And there are those within these walls who are uncertain of your leadership.
Gayet normal.
But 300 generations of Forester lords stand behind you.
Peki. Bildiğim şeyleri söyle.
Gerhard the Tall, who founded our house, and your grandfather, Lord Thorin the Bold, who seized back the river valley from the White Hills.
What did they call my father?
Lord Gregor the Good.
Lord Gregor the Good.
He was fair and wise, and courageous in battle.
Why are you telling me this?
Aynen, bilmek istediğim
To
şey bu.
help you rule, Lord Ethan.
Zaten bunlar... Peki.
These were your father's people to lead and protect, and now they're yours. But your father did not bear this responsibility alone. He and every Forester lord before him chose one man whom they trusted above all others. The
Kimi
Lord
seçeceğiz?
Forester traditions demand that a new Lord Sentinel must be chosen.
Ama çok genç değil miyim? Daha kimseyi tanımıyorum. Kimi seçebilirim? O. Galiba seçeceğim kişiyi görüyoruz. Oh. Okay.
I've done nothing wrong. I was only trying to survive.
Obi-Wan Kenobi'nin kardeşi de geldi.
Lord Ethan. Maester.
Why did you kick this man?
Yani soruyorum da kötü bir şey de yapmış olabilir.
This Craven is a deserter and a thief. This house is doomed. We all fucking know it.
Abi vurup durma, bir konuşsun.
Eric was supposed to be guarding our weapons, but instead we caught him stealing them.
Kaçmak istiyor işte.
2 shields and 3 spears.
Why did you do it?
Because I've no wish to die.
Neden ölmek ölüm tehlikesi var?
I fled. We should all flee. It's not stealing if you're taking what's yours by right. He speaks true. I've a family to feed, and not 2 coins to rub together since Lord Gregor left us to rot here. Where's our pay? Our share of bread and wine grows smaller every day.
Vurup durma abi. Gerçi doğruları söylüyor, beni parçalayabilirler buradan.
Lord Ethan, I know these words are hard, but they're honest. This house is falling.
Doğru.
We'll never survive the coming winter.
We are in this together.
You say that, but it won't be you who's starving come winter.
Oo, hadi bakalım.
You'll address him as Lord.
Konuştukça dayak yiyor ya.
Lord Ethan, you must decide the punishment. Lord Gregor always took a thief's fingers. 3 of them.
Now may not be the time for harsh punishment.
Aynen.
Men are on edge as it
Eğer
is.
buna zor bir, ağır bir ceza verirsem diğer insanlar da sinirlenir. Çok mantıksız bir hareket. Oo, diğer adama arkadaş mı gönderiyoruz? Ver bakalım seçeneklerimi. Ver seçeneklerimi.
If you punish me, you'll be punishing an innocent man.
Doğru söylüyor.
Justice, my lord. Please, my lord. My family depends on me.
Our house tends to its people. See, this man is paid and his family is fed.
Lord Ethan, you are truly a merciful and noble lord.
My lord, this man is a criminal. A brazen thief.
He's also a father trying to help his children after we failed him. I cannot punish a man for our negligence.
You're rewarding a man who has no loyalty or honor.
My lord, we must speak about our gold reserves. Soon.
My lord, I thank you for the mercy you've shown me. I will never forget my debt to you and to this house.
Dizide de böyle şeyler Khaleesi'nin başına geliyor. Demek ki oyunun Khaleesi'si de burada. Sürekli sorunlarla uğraşıyor falan. Ama güzel aslında, hoşuma gidiyor. Yani duvara gönderirdim normalde de o kadar ağır bir suç değil.
Certainly unpleasant, but a lord must meet our punishment when it's due.
Niye bildiğim şeyleri
Just yourself, of course.
söyleyip duruyorsun?
can
Soralım
wear
bakalım
any
doğru bir
lord.
karar vermiş miyim?
Maester,
Bana
what
göre
do you
doğru.
think?
Me?
Yes. Did I do what's right?
Disloyalty shouldn't be rewarded if others will take advantage of your mercy. You heard what the thief said. I expect this sort of thing will happen again. But a
Doğru.
sentinel can help you in the face of disloyalty. You need someone you can trust by your side.
Şu an kimseyi tanımıyorum öyle.
Someone you can rely on, no matter the circumstance. Possessing wisdom and experience.
Who do you think I should choose?
There are two capable men for the role. They both want the job, but neither thinks very highly of the other.
How do I decide between them?
Talk to them. Solicit the opinion
İyi
of people
fikir, aynen.
close to you.
Şu adama dalan adamı sevmiyordum.
The bracer of the sentinel. The badge of office.
Ha.
Tonight is your first small council meeting. It would be wise to
Ne
bestow
güzel,
this
çok
bracer
eğlenceli
upon your
olacak o.
chosen sentinel then, to show that you are decisive and in control of this house. Your sentinel will wear this for all to see.
I understand. I'll do it now.
Come speak with me when you're ready to convene the small council, my lord.
Okey. Ethan'ın işi burada bitti mi yoksa konuşacak mıyız adamlarla? Çok düz düşünen adam bazen haklı olabilir ama yani eğer onu dinleseydik başımız daha büyük belada olabilirdi. Diğer adam daha zeki de düşünüyor yani. Düşünüyor hatta. Diğeri düşünmeden olaylara dalıyor. Şununla bir konuşalım. Ya da yemeği mi göz atsak? Bu ne ya? Adamla konuşmayacaktım, yemeği göz
Our
atacaktım.
provisions are rather low, my lord. I made the count again, just to be sure. But it doesn't look good.
How bad is it? How long could we hold the house?
We couldn't withstand a siege, my lord. If the Boltons or the White Hills cut us off and wait us out, we'd only last a fortnight. But there are steps we can take.
Ne
In
gibi?
the past, we've demanded food from the small folk to replenish our stores. We can do it again, if you'd like. We've done it before in desperate times.
No. There must be something
Aynen.
else we can do.
Halkı daha çok
I
sinirlendiremeyiz
hope
abi.
we find it soon. We won't have much room to maneuver if we don't have the option of holding fast. I can speak to the huntsmen and trappers. Perhaps they can do more. My lord.
Okey. Şimdi şu adamla bir konuşalım. Konuş.
Duncan,
Adama niye göz atıyor?
Yes, my lord.
I have much to consider and face a difficult decision.
Perhaps I can help. Your father often sought my counsel.
As Lord, I must name a sentinel.
Of course. And if I may ask, who do you favor for the role? Perhaps I can share my insight. And talking can sometimes help you make a decision.
Doğru.
I haven't decided yet.
Well, you must soon, my lord. This is not a matter to be taken lightly.
Thank you, Duncan. I appreciate your advice.
I'm at your service, my lord.
Bu adam dediğim gibi düzgün düşünüyor yani. Saçma sapan hareketler yapmıyor. Sıra sende. Sen düşündüğün adam mısın? Hayır.
Ethan. Or should I say Lord Ethan?
Hello, Uncle Malcolm.
I saw what you did today. It's not an easy thing to do, showing mercy to a man who admits his guilt. But if you'll excuse me, my lord, I should finish packing before nightfall. I hope to be off tomorrow. At first light.
But where are you going?
Aynen.
Your mother asked me to cross the narrow sea to find your brother, Asher.
Asher.
Asher.
She has asked me to return with him, to help the house.
She said nothing of this to me.
Because she fears you will not agree. I told her my place is
Asher,
here, but I'll
az
be
önceki
no help
oynadığımız
to her resource.
karakterse
She insisted.
eğer onu burada bulurlarsa çok kötü olabilir.
Until you've spoken with her about this.
Duvarda da
Try to
güvende
be
olur.
kind to her. She's been living a nightmare made real. But you know that just as well.
She's my mother. I know how to speak to her.
I'm sure you do.
But my mother's fears are not the only ones I face. My people are scared as well.
Belli.
I'm told I must choose a sentinel.
If I may be so bold, Sir Royland is the man for the job.
Sir Royland.
He'd be a fine choice. And I trust him.
Why Sir Royland?
We are at war. You need a warrior by your side.
Doğru.
Royland has the respect of his men and will bring strength and discipline to this
Abi
house.
çok iyi bir noktaya değindi
Duncan
yalnız.
would offer sage advice, but now is not the time to negotiate. Not with the likes of Ramsay Snow.
Adam nasıl dövüşmeyi biliyor.
Ethan, I need to talk to you.
Ne oldu? Adam yalnız çok iyi bir noktaya değindi. Diğer adamı seçmeyecektim de haklı.
Mother told me Mira has asked for Lady Marjorie's help.
Did she?
I knew we could rely on Mira. She always thinks of family above all else. Hopefully Lady Marjorie's influence will be enough. But right now I'm more concerned about you. I saw what you did to that man.
I can't afford any more mistakes. Everyone knows what happened with Lord Whitehill. Garrett being sent to the war without my knowledge.
I know. And that wasn't your fault.
Well, I'm the Lord. It's my responsibility. The people want me to lead. They need me to, but...
What?
Aynen ne?
Ethan, please. Tell me.
What do you suggest I do?
You must be strong, decisive. You are the lord of this house.
Bunu ben düşünemedim zaten.
Remember, you're just as capable as Asher or Roderick ever were. I know it.
Okay.
I only wish you did too.
You've always given me good advice. Thank you.
Yani nazik davrandım. Kız kardeşim olmasaydı çünkü sövecektim. Çok gereksizdi. Malcolm amcamın adı. Ben isimlerle çok berbatım. Duncan burada. Bir de şu adamla konuşalım. Nerede? Ne dediğini duymak istiyorum. Üstad hayır onu değil. Oh, Rion sen ne yapıyorsun burada?
Careful. Keep at it and you won't have much left. Something to pick your teeth with.
No, Ethan. Look at this. All good swords have a name. I call mine Two Brothers. I carved this to give me strength. And this, so I remember. I mean, I could never forget. But, oh, you know, don't you?
And what of your brother Asher? Where's his name?
There's only two sides to the blade. Besides, he left, so...
Oo çok derin koydu.
Yeah.
O ağzını hareket ettirmeden
Someday
ses çıkarıyor.
I'll have a real one, but not like that one. Only a lord could have that sword.
You'll have a good sword. I'm sure of it.
I watched you today. I saw what you did to that man.
İyi ki iyi davranmışım. Herkes beni canavar sanacaktı.
Our enemy. A bad man. Everyone keeps talking about them. Enemies. Talia told me what it means.
Rules mean nothing if we don't enforce them. It doesn't matter if he's good or bad. You can't steal. That's a rule.
Well, I say he was bad. Bad men killed Father and Roderick. They need someone to hurt them back. Even worse. I want a real
naif bir
sword.
bakış açısı.
No one's afraid of wood. I'll find the men who took Roderick someday, and I'll make sure I have a real sword when I do.
Bir de gerçek kılıcın olsa bile hala bir çocuksun, üzgünüm yani. Henüz daha hani altın kılıcın olsa bile korkmazlar. Özellikle Minecraft'taysan zaten tınlamazlar bile seni. Nerede şu aradığım adam? İstanbul'da otursun, evi olsun, arabası olsun. Hiç evlenmemiş olsun ama 5 çocuklu olsun. Çok saçmalı, tamam. Konuş.
Sword up! Swing left! Parry! Wrong! I didn't know dogs could hold swords.
A word?
Of course, my lord.
Bakalım.
I have many decisions to make, and I wanted your advice. I need to name a sentinel.
Ah, you do. And it's good you came to me. I know this house, and everyone here knows me. They know I can hold the reins, or wield the sword in equal measure. I'm the man you need. And might I remind you, it was Duncan Tuttle who sent Garrett to the war. He undermined your authority and made you look weak to the White
Ama
Hills.
iyi bir şey yaptı.
I would never do that to you. And if you pardon me saying so, I think your father would be proud.
Duncan Tuttle is a good man.
Aye, a fine man. Wise even. But he has no business being sentinel. He likes to talk. but now's the time for action. So,
Doğru.
when will you declare your decision, my lord?
Tonight, at the small council meeting.
Very good.
Tamam.
I trust your judgment, my lord.
Kardeşlerim. Sesi kusuza kopardım neyse. Gidelim buralardan artık. Çok konuştuk. Herkesle konuştuk hatta. Gidebiliyor muyum? Yoksa konuşmam gereken birisi daha var mı? Bir dakika. Ha, birisine bilekliği vermem gerekiyor. Dın dın dın dın dın. Duncan zeki. Bu adam biraz geri zekalı ama cidden daha iyi dövüşüyor Duncan'a göre. Yani eğer kılıcım olursa, Bane'de ben olursam aslında güzel bir takım olabiliriz. Çok yanlış bir seçim olabilir ama.
I've decided to name you as my sentinel, Sir Roland.
Thank you, my lord, but are you sure?
Galiba.
Yes, of course. I'm convinced you're the man for the job.
Then I accept. But you must summon the small council, my lord, to make it official.
Right. I'll tell Maester or Tengrin to do it at once.
Hadi bakalım. Umarım kötü bir seçim yapmamıştır. Yaptıysam da belki bilenler varsa yorumlarda coşturacaklar. Stat Ortengrin. İsmin güzelmiş. Okay, konsolu toplama vakti. Şimdi adama seni gardiyanım yapacağım deyip diğer adamı gardiyanım yaparsam çok troll olur.
Maester?
Yes, Lord Ethan. I see you've spoken to a number of people. Are you prepared to name your sentinel?
What is it you're doing over here?
Admiring the ironwood, my lord. I studied it at the Citadel. The wood may be black, but I see gold. An entire forest of gold.
What do you mean?
It is our greatest asset, my lord.
Huh.
Why not give some of our ironwood to House Bolton and have them leave us be? We could ransom ourselves. You can hardly put a price on your own life.
A sensible plan, Maester. It may come to that.
I'm glad to hear your
Ama-
mind is open to possibility.
İşe de yaramayabilir. Neyse. What the fuck? Kuleye niye gireyim abi?
My lord, are you now ready to name your sentinel?
Evet.
Yes, Maester. I'm ready.
Very well. I will convene the small council at once.
Hadi bakalım. Emin değilim abi, hiç emin değilim. Ya çünkü çok zor bir seçim. Galiba zeki olanı seçeceğim yani. Çünkü adam ne kadar güçlü olsa da Game of Thrones'un bir bölümünde de söylüyordu. Şu krala bak, çok güçlü, şu krala bak. Hani ne bileyim. Çok cesur falan. Ama hepsi ölü. Ölü olmayan kral kim? Zeki olan kral hani.
You
Doğru.
may sit.
I believe Lord Ethan has reached his decision.
Artık çok
Before I name my sentinel, I must tell you.
çok geç kalmış olabilirim.
Whomever's not chosen should feel no shame. Many thought either of you would make a fine sentinel, but I have made my decision.
Ya bir şey diyeceğim de sonunda kararımı değiştiriyorum. Bu sefer eminim. Trollololololololololol.
You will be my sentinel.
What? This is reckless. Lord Ethan has made his choice.
Roy'un
I
bunu
will not disappoint you, my lord.
iki kat
You make
hatırlayacak
a
hani.
fool of me, my lord. You
Oh.
as much as promised it to me earlier.
Doğru.
That's quite enough. The matter is settled.
Kararımı değiştirdim ama.
Now, sentinel, what do you have to report of Ramsay Snow?
Our scout says only a day's ride from here, with no time to waste.
Who knows what he's capable of? We need to prepare for the worst.
There's no need to panic. We can devise a plan to deal with him.
The Boltons need our people to harvest the ironwood. Even the bastard Ramsay must understand that.
He's not coming here to negotiate. We must answer with the sword.
That's bloody suicide. You
Aynen
gamble with the
öyle.
lives of everyone within these walls. Ignore Sir Royland. You named me Sentinel.
I knew this would happen. He cannot be trusted.
This is the bloody small council.
Enough! Would my father have stood for this kind of bickering? Neither will I.
Oo, hadi bakalım.
Sir Royland is clearly able and ready to take up arms, but the rest of our soldiers are not. We need to take a cunning approach. Diplomacy can be a sharper instrument than a sword.
The Bolton
Doğru.
sigil is a flayed man. Force is the only thing they understand.
Gentlemen, please.
Her şeyin bir ilki vardır.
Thank the gods Mira has asked Lady Marjorie for her help. It's not too late for the Crown to intervene on our behalf, but we must have a plan if Mira's efforts are not successful.
Doğru.
I trust Mira's judgment. I don't doubt she did everything within her power to help us.
Mother, what do you recommend we do?
We must give him whatever he wants and be done with it. It's too dangerous to do otherwise.
Öyle ama.
Why not make an offering for peace, my lord?
Yeah, the wisdom of the Citadel.
We can give the Boltons ironwood in exchange for their protection.
You must be mad. It's pure folly to just give away the only currency we have to bargain with.
Enough!
Uzlaşacağız, pazarlık yapacağız, dövüşeceğiz. Wow! Wow! Uzlaşırsak çok kötü olabilir. Ben pazarlık yapacağız diye düşünüyorum. Bilmiyorum. Diğer bölümde göreceğiz. İzlediğiniz için teşekkür ederim arkadaşlar. Game of Thrones'un 3. bölümüydü değil mi bu? Diğerlerine göre bayağı uzun olacak. Unutmuşum. 2 bölümü birleştireceğimi. Neyse. Diğer bölümler ama 25 dakika olacak. Bu kadar uzun olmayacaklardır büyük ihtimalle. Durdurayım. Evet. O yüzden bir dahaki bölümde görüşmek üzere. Çok zor seçimler veriyorlar. Umarım seçimlerime kızmıyorsunuzdur. Neyse. Kendinize iyi bakın. Hoşça kalın.